But in terms of losing focus, that does not happen to me. My students are like stunned at how focused I can be on things and single-minded in nature. And usually people that I date have noticed this too. It's strange. I don't really know how to explain it. I've always thought that it was just a part of being autistic. But, you know, with how much we know about the brain, it's really comparatively little. We like to think we know more about the way everything works than we actually do in my experience. People, I mean, just in general. But yeah, that was a really long tirade there. And I've experienced it too. I've experienced like some kids with autism who I'm really proud of them when they accomplish anything. But then invariably it seems to me that those students that I end up having that like experience with are the same students that have parents that don't believe in them. And I think there's something there. There's something to that. I have this book on my reading list by Temple Grandin that's about understanding animals through the eyes of people with autism. And I think it's going to be fascinating because there's also an opinion, like a prevalent opinion, that people with autism have empathic issues, which I see why people think that too, and I 100% agree. Like, I cannot read facial features at all. I often leave conversations completely unaware of what nuances were going on with the other person's body language. It happens. And I fully believe that that's, fully understand that that's like something that people don't understand or comprehend. And I think it's also very interesting that there seems to be a direct relationship between people and autism and animals. I know that there's been a lot of like research into using animals as a part of therapy for people with autism. I've went through those types of things before when I was growing up. I went to this like guy that had a bunch of horses, and he used the horses as a way to connect with people. And I don't know, I've always thought that it was really a fascinating thing to be in a situation with. And it's something I want to kind of research a little bit more and see what types of other things I can discover. I am someone who loves to discover things. I love to learn new things all the time about myself and just the world in general. So yeah, I would be happy to know more. I'm hoping that I'm able to figure it out and learn as much as I possibly can. Alright, well that was a pretty lengthy setup to the day. Stimulants, such as, you mean in terms of chemical stimulants, or... Oh, not the mines, I don't want to go to the mines. Ah, Jesus. Actually, there is a possibility for... Yeah, you know, I could definitely see that. Energy drinks usually make me very... like, it depends. It depends on the time of day that I drink it. If I drink it early in the morning, I'm very awake and alert. But if I drink it at night, it puts me right to sleep. We'll have to break all these at some point, and maybe it's in here. I hope it is. Anyway, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the town. We're gonna pop in here. We're gonna have all those things Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now, Clint? Buddy, where are you? And why aren't you doing your job? Well, it's no matter. Let's just go ahead and ride on to over to the beach. And actually, we don't even need the beach. Let's just go to the.
Dude, I just wanna say it's been fun, but I just got word I have cancer and I have an 86% chance of living. Love your channel, man. Channel.
You know, I think that the research that people put into pathological neural conditions is very fascinating, and it's something where we have progressed so far in the past 60 years. I can't wait to see where our understanding of the human brain is by the time I kick the bucket. Fish. Fish, I need you to bring Treasure along for the ride. I really, really need you to do me a solid. And I need you to bring prismatic shards up to the surface. I keep getting the Aaron Carter CDs. Oh, it's a box! Thank you. And he came right up. Right to get back on the hook. Not what I want. Not what I want at all. So was that something you had to go in for then? And how does that work? Surely it's not like electroshock, right? Fish, bring me treasure. Oh my gosh. Bring me treasures. Please, fish. It's interesting. Oh my gosh. Why is my luck so bad? Oh yeah, I forgot to eat something that make me lucky. Come here. Fried eel. Come on, treasure, treasure, come on. Oh, Jesus, come here. Thank you. Is this going to be the prismatic shard? Please. It's a geode. Geode at least gives me another venue of possibly getting one in the future. Every time I pull up one of these fish, it makes me feel like that scene in Courage the Cowardly Dog where Eustace would say, "Could you make me look bad?" And then he pulls out the mask. Except, I think these fish are making me look bad. I think the online has lied to me. They didn't tell me it was more likely for me to get a soggy newspaper than a prismatic shard from the water. Ah, yes, another one of those. Come on. You gonna do it? Gonna give me one? Nope. I feel like my chances have gotten worse being over here. Am I crazy, or do you just have better luck by the ocean? Nope. Is this an eel? I don't think it could be anything else. Yep, just wait for him to shoot up like a bat out of hell. Come on. Come on. What are you? Ah, I see. It's a super cucumber. Giving me trash. Oh, here we go. Give me another one. Time to pull up the fish. Oh, messed up. Come on. Oh my gosh! Instead of a prismatic shard, all I got was Clint Eastwood's leftover boot. Wonder if that rusty spur was on the set of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, hello. What are you? Are you a sea cucumber again? Doesn't matter because you're not giving me a box. Oh, something that got me so excited yesterday. I saw that they're adding The Legend of Dragoon to the PlayStation Extra tier, Premium tier, whatever, Classics catalog. I was so hyped for that. I bet it's even going to come with trophy support. I know, it does not happen very often. Oh, well, we're down to 2. We gotta stepped over our bounds there. I was so hyped for that, though. I love that game a ton, and if it has trophies, I'll be going for that platinum too. I'll have a blast too. It's been a long time. Well, I say a long time, but I think the last time I played was 2019 or 2020, somewhere in there. And I played it pretty much all the way to the end, which I'd never done before. But I have been itching to try going back again because it really is a fantastic game. It's just been a matter of time and the fact that I don't have it. Absolutely on my top 100 from the 90s. Oh, hello. Thank you. Anchovy. It was bait. I got baited. That was it. Of course, they're not going to give me what I want. Why would they? And they tie these things. Whoa, wait a minute. Did my tackle wear out? Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. I do this for fun, primarily, but I have been, like I said before, been really thinking about launching a podcast on here, and I've been really thinking about content creation as well. I've got a lot of great ideas, I think, for some video essays. And I just finished Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep today, and yes, I've been really thinking about it. I really hope that I'm able to get the equipment and put it together. I've got a great name for it. I've got 50 topics planned, so there'd be plenty on there to work with. And I've been, like I said, I have some really great ideas, fantastic ideas for content creation stuff. I think, like video essays. I think some of that stuff is going to be amazing if I can actually get the editing software for it and stuff like that. I'll take the frozen geode. Yeah, whenever it gets going, we're gonna be doing. I'll be doing it with a friend from high school and a friend from college. They'll be the two other 100% members. I actually want to do the editing myself because I think it'd be important skill for me to know. But yeah, you know, whenever it won't be, we won't even be trying this for another 6 months or so. I'm way too busy right now trying to get into grad school and trying to get a book published. Like, these are all long-term plans, but I'm somebody who likes to plan things well in advance. So I have been writing down the topics well in advance, and I have been drafting the outlines for my video essays incredibly in advance. Some of them I think will be
How you doing?
Fantastic. And I think that what I really love teaching. I do, and if the rest of my life I was teaching, I would love it. However, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting bone tired at the end of the days, and so I think I need something that is me and that brings my passion back. And so I really want to be a writer. I really want to be. That's what I really want to be, a successful writer. And I feel like the best way for me to do that is to get into content creation, get into podcasts, and really put myself out there every day. That's why I've been streaming every day. Even though I don't really get viewers, anything that helps me move to that goal, even if it is practicing my video presence and practicing, you know, getting better at streaming, all of these things are things that could improve my ability to connect with audiences in the future and to create a platform where people would be interested in seeing what I have to say. So it's a very long-term plan. Yeah, I popped in there the other day, I think yesterday actually, and I thought it was pretty good that you had like 600 people in there, and or 600 or 700 something like that. And you're very fun to talk to, so I'm always happy when you pop in. I feel like we have some good conversations on here. My streams are not always the greatest because sometimes I am so ridiculously tired after work that what I really want to do is to just oh yeah, that is awesome. That's fantastic, dude. Sometimes after work all I want to do is just sleep, but everything that I want to do with my life means that I got to keep going forward, and sometimes I got to push through, and that means the content's not always the greatest because I'm falling asleep as I'm trying to stream. But that's just the nature of trying to better yourself, because you got to work and then you got to put in the time after work, and it's like having two jobs. I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and I was telling him that right now it feels like I have 3.5 jobs. Because I teach and then I get home, and I love streaming, but like it's not the same thing as being able to relax when you've got to be ready on the go to talk to people. It is playing a game, and I choose my games based off of what I'm playing at the moment, because when there isn't money to be made out of it, I'm gonna do what I enjoy, and I really don't have the want to try and play into trends when that would come at the cost of my sanity. And at the end of the day, like, you gotta keep your mind healthy and keep yourself healthy if you're ever gonna be anything that you want to be. So it's kind of that like tricky area. I'm hoping over the summer that I can really get a jump start on the content creation and podcasting and everything like that. You know, and I'm like that too. I really like talking to people while I game, and that's actually where the streaming started. I like to talk to people sometimes. Sometimes I'm very much in the mood. And being someone who is kind of a loner and someone who likes my alone time and my personal space, I have these conflicting emotions regarding it because I like to talk to people. I like to talk to people about the things I love. I love to share what I know about the world, but then I also don't want to be around people after work. So it's just like my life is the essence of hypocrisy in that way. We gotta get over to Clint, like, ASAP. If we don't get to Clint right away, he's gonna leave again. Which is very frustrating when he's not where he's supposed to be. See, it's 8:20. We don't want to pop one of the eels quite yet. I don't think the eels are helping as much as I wish that they would, but we still gotta play to our outs, as it were. Alright, I'm gonna multitask here. I'm looking at my spreadsheet and trying to fish at the same time. I heard the ding, so I must have gotten it. Oh, I got a tiger trout out of it. I don't know. I still don't know yet if that's gonna matter for making... Oh, it's Saturday. Okay, I had to think for a second. I was like, wait a minute, is it Wednesday? Did I miss the Queen of Sauce? You know, dude, I haven't had the chance to check out a lot of your content just because I'm super busy, like I said, and I'm working pretty much all the time. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to be reading a book because, like I said, I'm trying to write. I'm trying to be a writer, and the only way to write is to read a lot. You've got to read a lot within the genres that you're trying to write, and you need to look at what those writers do and emulate it and improve upon it, right? And so I spend pretty much my whole time out of work either streaming, playing games to kind of make sure that I have a nice repertoire of games that I have played, that when I get into the content creation side of things, my opinions are going to be a little bit more respected because I've played all the great classics, you know? It's like if I wanted to be a film reviewer or an analyzer or something, I need to watch all the greats. I need to watch the Godfathers of the world. I need to watch the good, the bad, the uglies of the world. You got to watch all of the greats from all the time periods if you're going to say that you are a knowledgeable person on the media type that you are talking about. And so I spent a lot of time over the last 4 years or so trying to come up with a top 100 games for every decade. So 80s, 90s, 00s, 2010s. That is intrinsic to me, and I'm still hundreds of games away, but I've come up with some really good lists so far, and they're all mine. And they're all mine informed by the me of today. But those are like videos that I want to make, and there are things that can't be half-assed. You can't half-ass anything, I think. Yeah, and I think I've gotten that opinion, that kind of like thing from you too. You know, everyone who plays a nice variety of games is knowledgeable in some way. I just want, if I get into that sphere, I want to be known as the person that is the most knowledgeable. Unfortunately, the I want to play everything conflicts with the I also like earning platinum side. So, because those two things are not compatible. Platinums are very long. I'm already almost 170 hours in this game, and I'm not particularly close to finishing it either. I spent this whole stream just trying to build up just trying my best to get, oh shoot, Clint. You mean for 2022 or the one that I'm looking forward to the most? No luck. No luck. So, new to me or brand new game? Like, just came out in 2022, or is it okay if it's something I've never played before, that I played for the first time? Both? Well, hold on. I have to think for a second on what games I played that came out in 2022. I am a patient gamer. I am not willing to spend premium price for products. I really wish I could have played Elden Ring. I still want to play Elden Ring quite a bit. But hold on. I'm gonna have to check something. I'm sure I can give you an answer. I know for a fact I can give you an answer. I just gotta look it up real quick. I played 8 games that came... Oh, no, that's 2002, not 2022. Well, actually, funnily enough, there's only one game that came out in 2022 that I thought was good enough to go on my growing list of the top 100s for the 2020s, and that's Spider-Heck. That's hilarious. I didn't even know that. So yeah, it's going to have to be Spider-Heck out of the games that I've played. There's a lot that I've missed. I saw that Horizon Forbidden West is getting added to the extra tier for PlayStation, so that one I'll get in sometime soon. Have you ever played Stick Fight, I think it's called? No! Oh, man, I'm so stupid. I just sold all those geodes. I can't believe I did that. It's alright, I probably wasn't going to get a prismatic shard out of them anyway. Well, if you've ever played Stick Fight, yeah, Spider-Heck is so fun. I have introduced it to the esports kids that I have in my club there, and they love it. It is just space spiders with lightsabers, man. I don't know what else you can describe it as, but that's what it is. You get 4 people locally, or even 3, to play that game, and it is like some of the most fun I've ever had all last year playing games. It is like, I felt like my diaphragm was gonna bust through my rib cage. I felt like my lungs were gonna explode some of the times based off of how much fun and how much I was laughing playing it. Spider-Heck gets a resounding recommendation from me. Now, in terms of games that I played in 2022 that didn't come out in 2022, I can give you an answer by favorite in a second from those. I might even be able to give you a top 10. Because like I said, I play things later than their release dates. Far later, several years down the line at times. So, I can do that right now if you're still interested in that list. I just gotta look it up. I have a very extensively curated and extensively edited list that is completely updated constantly with everything I play, the date it came out, and the date I played it. So I'm gonna have to look through. There's 18 games I played in 2022 that ended up on one of the top, at least one of the top 100 lists somewhere. So actually, this one needs to get moved out of here. That is not accurate. I did not play that this year. That must be a typo. So we need to move that over to the backlog real quick. I'm a very organized person. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm organized. Sometimes I'm not organized. You would not think I was an organized person if you looked at my desk at work. It would look like I'm very much not an organized person. Civ 6 needs to get moved over there. I did not play it enough to really say that I played it last year. I need to play it more. Alright, so I think what I'm going to start with is I'm going to list out all the games that I had never played before that I played in 2022 for the first time. That I also really enjoyed. And that is 17 games. So, the first would be Suikoden 2. Toy Story 2, the PS1 movie tie-in game. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, Vagrant Story, Arafel, Enter the Gungeon, Skullgirls Second Encore, Stardew Valley, I started this game last year, Astru's Playroom because I got the PS5, Bugsnax, Chicory A Colorful Tale, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Destroy All Humans, the 2020 remake, Spider-Heck, like I said, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, and Tormented Souls. Those are the 17 games that I played last year. Now, me coming up with a top 10 games, that's going to be a little bit harder. And it's going to be hard for me to say in order, so I'll just have to give you the 10 that I like the most. So on that list would be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Spider-Heck, Chicory A Colorful Tale, Bugsnax, Vagrant Story, so that's 5. Toy Story 2, actually, that is possibly one of the best movie tie-in games. Arafel, which is a classic JRPG indie game. Enter the Gungeon, absolutely Enter the Gungeon would be in that top 10. That was a great time. Skullgirls would be in that top 10. And Stardew Valley would be in the top 10. Now from there, the only other thing I could give you would be my number one game I played last year for the first time. And if I had to say, my number one game is probably Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake that I played last year. I was a huge Tony Hawk's fan back when I was growing up, and that really brought me back. It was one of those cases where it was like riding a bike. I hadn't played a Tony Hawk's game since like 2004, but the instant I started playing 1 and 2 remake, I was pulling off combos, like really long combos. It was like, it felt like I went home, and I really loved it. Wizards of Legends. I have never heard of this game before. I need to look it up. Wizards of Legends. Came out in 2018. A Wizard of Legend. Oh wait, I think I have heard of this game. Oh yeah, I'll put it on the list. Why not? I'll have to do that after the stream, because it's a little bit of a process to add things to a list. My brother's been playing Mass Effect. He just sent me a message. He's like, you may not care, but I've been playing Mass Effect. Oh, why am I so bad? That was easy, man. Oh, my brother, he's so cute. He's telling me how good Mass Effect is, as if I've never heard of it. I love that man. He's so adorable. I suck at roguelikes. To come out and say, I suck at roguelikes. I am not good at them. Probably never will be good at them. Who knows if I'll ever have a platinum in a roguelike. The closest one I am to getting is Risk of Rain 2. Which I love that one. That is a great roguelike. But Enter the Gungeon is one I would love to get a platinum in. Okay, alright. Hades. I played Hades last year for the first time, but I've actually I'm gonna give it. I need to play it again because last year I had like an extreme bias against roguelikes. No, wait, not last year. 2021. In 2021, I had an extreme bias against roguelikes, and I didn't like it. Almost entirely just because it was a roguelike. So I want to try it again, and when I do, I want to stream it, and I hope I'm wrong about it, and because I know a lot of people like it, and I really like the look of Hades 2 from the reveal trailer for it. And I have been really coming around on indies. I really love the indie space. It's honestly where games are good, is in the indie space. It's very unfortunate that they're not as widespreadly loved as they should be. Get this shit out of here. You know, and what I will say about Hades is I liked the bosses. The bosses looked great, and Hades is not the only roguelike I need to give a second chance to. It and Dead Cells both are games that I pretty much just completely tossed to the side because they were roguelikes, and I was very much biased against roguelikes. But I need to give them both a chance again, and they're both on my list. And Dead Cells I'll probably get to first, just because it's already on the PlayStation service. And since I pay for the service, I'd rather use the games that are free on the service. In fact, there's going to be a lot of let's try this game streams after I finish the Stardew Valley plat, simply because they added a lot of things I was like tangentially interested in, but I'm not sure if I'll really love. I didn't want to buy them because it would have... I don't like wasting money. That's really what it is. I just don't like wasting money. But they have a lot of great stuff on there I've been wanting to try for a long time. The entire Yakuza series, things like that. What games were last month? Gosh, man. I'm not the person to ask because I add them all to my library and then I don't think about it anymore. Let's see, December was Mass Effect, so it's not that. Last month was Divine Knockout, right? And something else. I played the first hour of Yakuza Kiwami 1, but I was not in the best relationship at that time, and the person I was dating at the time was very anti-video game, and it was honestly very toxic, and so When I looked up the how long to beat for Yakuza, and I saw that, like, to complete the game it takes 100+ hours, I was like, maybe this isn't the best game to play right now, and so I kind of stopped playing it because of that, and I really want to try them again, because now I'm not in that type of situation. They have all of them within the service that I pay for. So I think the way I'm going to go about it is I'm going to play I keep trying to say Sigma because I keep thinking Ninja Gaiden. But I think I'm going to play Kiwami 2 and then just go up through time. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 0. I know 0 is a prequel, but I kind of want to play it at the time it came out, if that makes sense. Just because I don't want to have my vision of the older games polluted by the refined systems in 0. So and then Like a Dragon and Ishin as well, I want to play both of those. Monster Hunter kind of falls in the same thing as Yakuza, where it's something that I kind of want to play more of, but I just didn't have the availability of time. Oh, you know what? I'm completely ignorant of which ones are good and which ones are bad. So it could very well be that 0 is just bad, and I don't know. I'm still gonna play them that way. That way. I can play them in the order that they were planned to be released in, which I know Kiwami 1 and 2 are remakes, but I don't want to start with 3. So oh my gosh! Seaweed! I've played all the Uncharted games. I've never platinumed any one of them because what I have really come to with 7th Gen Naughty Dog forward is that I like to play their games once, and then every time I play them more than once, I find myself not liking the game anymore, so I really limit myself to one playthrough. I'm going to break my rule with Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, simply because I've played The Last of Us Remastered 3 times through, I think. Part 1 is a remake, and the platinum is easier, so I do want to play it for that reason. And then 2, I want to platinum, and I want to play it again because I want to view certain things through a second lens, and that kind of breaks my normal rule when it comes to Naughty Dog titles. But it's going to be kind of important for one of the video essays I have planned. As for the Uncharted games, though, it's one and done for me. I've never revisited them after playing them. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna look beautiful. I'm sure it's gonna look amazing. I am pretty hyped to play it on the PS5. I think it will be worth it to play it on that. But that's a while though, because I'm not buying it for $70. And to be quite honest, I'm not buying any game for $70. That's just too much. I buy all of my games under 20, unless they're Switch games, but that's just because I don't have a choice. Nintendo doesn't give me a choice on Switch games. Although I do buy them on the used market a lot because of that, to avoid the insane price hikes that Nintendo has. This is a sea cucumber. No luck. No prismatic shard today. Actually, I can't say I wouldn't buy a game for $70. I would buy specific games for $70. But that specific title would be Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered, and that's only because it's my favorite game, and I have been dying to play it, I've been dying to stream it, but that's the only exception. Literally the only one. I would never. It would never launch at 70. Like, that is not the type of game that launches at 70. That's the type of game that launches at 40. Yeah, that's the only one. Then none of the rest, though. Oh, hey! The heck? Oh, you know what? I bet she's giving me a void egg. She's giving me a void chicken. I don't want one of those. I don't need a void chicken. I have played Undertale. I have. It's not... it's good. I like it. I don't like it near as much as the people who are in that fandom like it, though. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. We got 14 of those. Yeah, but you're not going to hear me say anything bad about Undertale. I think it's a great game. No, because I didn't know that was a mechanic, but I did kill a lot of stuff. And I did like the kind of twist that they had for that. But no, I didn't intentionally go... I've never... That was one of those I played one time and I never went through and tried to play again. Yes, Tolkien, my happy pig. Lord of the Oinks. The music is great. I used to let students come up with the class playlist with me all the time. It just took too much time, so I don't do that way anymore. And I had a student for 2 years in a row who wanted Megalovania on there, and Megalovania and Sphere of Justice's Ungoliant's music, I think. Whoa, they just made a lot of truffles. I keep hearing those truffles pop off. That stuff's like the spinning set, like the sound that slot machines make, man. It like instantly brings me serotonin. My eyes are dilating when I hear them truffles popping out. Because I know they're making me rich. I don't care. We'll sell those. I don't need them. Man, I only have 15 days and I have not found another one. I'm doomed. Doomed to never complete this game. Clint. Buddy. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. No, I don't want that. I don't want that either. No. Gosh, Clint, please. Why do you do me like this? No, wait, not here. Thank you. Boxer, let's go. We got places to be. I think we'll eat this eel here. And have my hearts dropped with anybody? Nope. I'm still perfectly amazing saint me that everybody loves and nobody hates. It's crazy to me that he composed everything in there too. I'm always impressed by people who can make music because that is something I have no ability to do. Oh shoot, I was reading my Facebook message real quick. I wasn't paying attention. Sunday. I think what we'll do is we'll loop back to Wednesday, and then that's when we'll cut the stream. Say Thursday? I was like, why is it 8 o'clock? It's because it's Thursday. I get off work late on Thursdays. We might not actually loop back to Wednesday. We'll get to Wednesday tomorrow and pick up the next recipe. It's kind of cool we got all the eel ones out of the way, because those are the ones I was kind of like concerned about being able to finish. Ingredient wise, it's nice that that's not on my plate anymore. What in the... Thank you. It's like, why am I not getting boxes? Here, we need to eat a... Oh no, we're lucky! We're lucky and we're getting coal? What do you mean I'm lucky? I'm not lucky. My luck stat boost thing is useless. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want bait. Oh no, my fishing tackle's gone. How else am I gonna tackle this challenge? Okay, we're not getting a box on that, so let's go ahead and break that off. Put another tackle on. Oh my gosh, we only have 3 more minutes of luck. I need like luck plus 10. Nope, no box. Don't have time to waste unless they give me box. Oh my gosh, seaweed. Oh my gosh, seaweed, why you be doing me like that? Seaweed! I have discovered my hell. I'll take it. Just because I have no choice. Fishy, you're making me look bad. Man, and I thought catching the legendary fish was going to be annoying. I thought catching all of the fish was going to be annoying. It's not near as annoying as trying to get prismatic shards by fishing. Hey, look at you. Give me that. Well, if we fail this challenge, it's actually fine, because we could potentially pick up a different challenge from Q that is a little bit nicer to us. Really, I hope to pick up that cooked food challenge again, because it was very cheap. It gave me 20. It only cost me 200,000 to do, which, wow, can't believe 200,000 is cheap, but it is. I would rather buy 669. No. Let me think about that again. Yeah,
we are watching a streamer watching another streamer stream section.
Coffees, than do this for 15 days straight, 100% of the time. I would probably also take the 2 Skull Cavern missions, because at least they only cost me $1 million, and they don't burn 15 days. Oh. Fish. Thank you. Alright. No more. That's all I got in me. No more fishing. Got anything on the notice board? We do. Is there a mission? Tropical fish. Wait, do I need either one of these? No, I need a curious substance and island ingredients. Okay, that's neither one of those. Can't forget my truffles. It's an important part of being a landowner, of being a pig profiteer. Wait, did I not do this yet? Oh yeah, I was gonna wait. Well, kids, that's gonna be the stream today. I think I only got an hour and a half in me. I've got some reading I want to do, and I do want to play like maybe a half hour of Skyward Sword before I go to bed. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for staying in. Thank you for chatting. Perfectly Poor Gaming, you have been amazing as always to come in and hang out. Always appreciate it when you're in here. And I'm going to be back on tomorrow, and we're going to keep down the Stardew Valley Platinum journey. I'm hoping that eventually we can reach the end. It is just not hitting for me right now. These queue challenges are ungodly awful. So, thank you, Perfect Poor Gaming. I hope you have a great night too. Hope I see you all again in the future.